Hey everybody, Nick Man here at the V-Head Ranch with another episode of Is This a True Story or Just a Joke? So I worked for a rep company. One of the lines we had was called Symmetricom. And Symmetricom did GPS acquisitions, and it was for timing or GPS, these models were very specific timing. And I got a call about at NASA. Some engineer was not happy because his machine went what he called all balls. There was just a bunch of balls, which means 0000, means that something went wrong. So they said, Nick, you got to go down there and talk to the guys. All right, so I go down to NASA. The guy's like, yeah, this, and they're on the phone talking. This thing just went all balls, and the Symmetricon people are like, we've never been able to replicate this. We don't know what's wrong with your timing machine. Blah 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 blah. So they were sitting there all just trying to figure it out, and I have no idea because I'm new. I have no idea, but I have an engineering background, so I could kind of put things together. So we finally get off. The guy's like, yeah. I said, so what do you do with this thing? Oh, we use it for the shuttle room. I said, the shuttle room? He goes, yeah, this is NASA Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Well, they monitor the shuttle in Houston when it goes, back when they had the space shuttle. So I had the shuttle room. He was like, yeah. I said, okay. So he goes, do you want to see it? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, okay, sure. He goes, can you come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m.? I said, yeah. So I leave. I'm all excited. I'm going to go see the shuttle room. This is awesome. So I come back with my bag, and I set my bag down. And he goes, okay, follow me. And I go, all right. And I start following him. And he goes, don't you need a notepad? I said, excuse me? To take notes. We're going to try and troubleshoot what's wrong with the machine. And I'm like, in a split second, I said, oh, yeah, I forgot my notepad. But within that split second, I'm like, I thought I was getting a tour of the shuttle station, not trying to break down and, troubleshoot the Symmetricon machine, which I know nothing about. So, oh, yeah, no problem. So I get my notepad. We go through all the security. We walk by the shuttle room, and I'm like rubbernecking. It was cool. I could see this thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We walk right past that. And I go, oh, that's pretty cool. Because, yeah, we can't take you in there. You're not authorized. I'm like, meh. So anyway, we go to the machine. And there it is. I'm looking at it. And I'm just thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I have no idea. So the guy looks at me and goes, well, Nick, what do you think? And I go, you know what? I forgot his name. Bob. Bob, I'm just going to play dumb. I'll just say right off the bat, I look at this, I see nothing wrong. But you know what? I'm making assumptions. And you know how that word is spelled out. So what we're going to do is I'm stupid, I'm dumb, and I know nothing. And what you're going to do is you're going to tell me how you put this thing together. Oh, okay. So he's sitting there. I'm just taking notes. I'm like, I'm looking at the back, and I knew some of the lingo. I said, okay, what coax are you using? 50 ohm. Okay, 50 ohm. That's what it is within the specs. So I knew a couple things. I read data sheets, and I go, okay. So where's the antenna? He goes, it's up on the roof. I go, oh. I says, should we inspect the antenna? He goes, like, yeah. So we go up to the roof. I got to go through this hatch, and I'm going to tell you this. Hand to heaven, I don't know what a GPS antenna looks like. So we come out, and they go first. I'm the last one. I get out, and I walk straight in the wrong direction to the edge of the thing, looking for an antenna. And they're like, Nick, the GPS antenna's right here. And I go, oh, yeah, I don't care about that. They go, what do you mean? I just want to see if there's any interference. They're like, oh, yeah, you're right. I go, hey, you see that dish over there? Is that a transmit dish or a receive dish? He goes, no, that's a receive dish. I said, okay, because that would definitely cause some kind of problems, don't you think? They're, oh, yeah. So then I go to I say, okay, take me to, how many GPS antennas do you have? He goes, we have the 2. Take me to the 1. So I go, do you have it lightning arrested? They're like, yeah. I says, okay, open up the box and show me how you hooked it up. So he opens up this and this and this, and they're going through everything. I'm writing down everything. And he goes, do you see anything wrong? I said, no, I see nothing wrong. But again, maybe I'm missing something too. That's why I'm taking notes. We're going to take this back to Symmetricom. And, after a couple hours of that, I get in my car and I drive home. My boss calls me. What the hell did you do at NASA? I said, why? Because they just called. They just called Symmetricom, and Symmetricom called me, and we're putting three-way. And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm getting fired. I can't believe this. So Symmetricom, hey, hello, Nick. I said, yeah. He goes, what did you do? I said, oh, I'm sorry. I just went and followed the system and see what could be done. And they're like, dude, they said you were the most professional, most knowledgeable, greatest guy they've ever seen. They said you were so technical, you knew everything. But the best part was they loved how you humbled yourself and said you knew nothing. I said, that's because I didn't know anything. Everyone on the phone laughed. We didn't solve their problem. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows why it went. But at least they had faith in me, and that was a true story.